Coming up, a preview of the semi-finals at the European Handball Championship, starting with host Serbia against Croatia in the Balkan Derby. Spain want revenge over Denmark for beating them in last year's World Championship semi. And the recriminations have begun for the deposed kings of handball, France. There was no action from the European Handball Championships today. All focus instead is turning to Friday evening's semi-finals, which will see Serbia taking on Croatia on what's sure to be a sizzling night in the Belgrade Arena, as the hosts, having already registered their best ever performance at a Euro, dream of a fairy tale appearance in the final. In the way, though, stand fierce rivals Croatia, who are preparing for their 5th semi-final appearance in a row at the Europeans. The Croatians were beaten finalists in both Norway in 2008 and Austria in 2010. We know that this game is more important than just sport. The atmosphere is going to be red hot in the arena. We already know there will be more than 20,000 fans here. So many people are coming over the border for our country. It's an historic match. Well, there are security concerns, it has to be said, around this match. An estimated 5,000 police officers will provide extra security in and around the arena.
Of course, that's something special. That's the derby of Balkan. Serbia against Croatia. I mean, in a positive, sportly way. Which handball it's maybe now the better, ours or theirs? They won already the World Championship, the Olympic Games. I hope it's our time for us to win this game and hopefully to go to the end.
Serbia were top of their main round group, 7 points from 5 matches. Croatia have impressed, though, thus far with their top-level experience. 2 Olympic titles, 1 World Championships. The Euro, though, is a glaring omission in their trophy cabinet. Their players are incredible with great qualities. It's difficult to assess precisely their level, but I think they will play well. They've lost only 1 match against Spain. They have top players. They have a very good team. It will be difficult and tight right up until the end of the game. Well, Serbia will be counting on their great keeper Darko Stanic. 133 shots, 57 of them saved. Top goalkeeper in the tournament thus far. And of course, that fierce home support in the Belgrade Arena.
I hope
that it will be a peaceful game and that our fans will support us in the right way. The Croatian fans were attacked on Tuesday night, the north of the country, while they were returning home after the match with the French. It's inflamed the situation, really, ahead of tomorrow night's semi. One of the witnesses was really shaken up. We were in the second car. We were attacked by a group of 30 to 40 hooligans who had stones and axes, who knows what else. We didn't provoke anything. We were driving towards the border when we were attacked. I think they're just hooligans. Children who have nothing to do, really. But I really don't like what happened. It was horrible. There were children in the cars. I don't know what to say. I'm shocked. I don't quite know what to say. Police arrested 12 people in the wake of this incident. The investigation of the attack is ongoing. At least 2 people were injured by about 50 masked young men, as the total generally agreed upon. This after the Croatia-France game on Tuesday night. This the reason for extra security in Belgrade surrounding tomorrow's semi. Spain are back in the semi-finals of the Euro for the first time since 2006. With 9 points, the Spaniards have the best record of all sides in the last 4, having beaten France, Russia, Croatia, Iceland and Slovenia. Their only blemish has been a draw with Hungary. But that doesn't matter now. 3-time runners-up at the Euro. Can Spain emulate the footballers over recent years and cast aside the mantle of nearly men? this year. We're really happy to be qualified for the semis. It was one of our goals. Hope the dream will go on to the final, and I want us to win the title. Spain will face the dangerous Danes in tomorrow's first semi. Denmark, the 2008 champions, are back in the semi-final, having not made it in Austria 2 years ago. We know each other well. They have a very good defence. They have a quick and strong, fast counter-attacking unit. Their goalkeeper is good too. In attack, Mikkel Hansen and company are very good in front of goal. Denmark lost twice in the preliminary group, but wins over Slovakia, Macedonia, Sweden saw them finish second in Group 1 of the main round. The game with Spain is a rematch of last year's semi-final in the World Championship.
It's a rematch from last year, the World Cup in Sweden. So and we won. We played a good match last year, but this year I think Spain is actually a little better, and maybe we don't play as well as we did in Sweden. So I think they are favorites. Of course, we are full of confidence, but we also have to be, you know, keep our legs on the ground, because we know that we have been lucky today. So we are full of confidence, but we have to take our hands down.
Yeah, Denmark won that world semi 28-24 in Kristianstad a year ago. Spain out for revenge. For France, the recriminations are underway as to how they could surrender their crown in the meekest of fashions. 3 defeats in 5 matches here in Serbia means the great winning run comes to an end. The Olympic champions, world champions and the defending European champions go home stunned and wounded. It's the first time the French have failed to reach the semi-finals of a major competition since the 2004 Olympics. It's the end of the adventure, the end of a story, but we have to keep up our morale. We didn't start this competition very well. We had doubts after the match with Hungary because we played bad. So after that, when you play against a team like Croatia, you don't feel strong enough to play 60 minutes and be at the same level as them. An opening day defeat to Spain was followed by an unconvincing win over Russia, but Hungary beat them, so did Croatia. A final 29-all tie with Iceland meant they went out with a whimper. Star players like Nikola Karabatic just didn't perform. Well, it's a big surprise for me to see the French team playing so badly, losing so many matches. Nobody expected that, and there's really no explanation for it. I can only look at it from outside and say that Karabatic was out of shape, and the team was not working well as a unit. Maybe this team is getting a bit old now. When France lost to Croatia on Tuesday, it was revenge for losing to them in the Olympic semi-final in Beijing and the 2009 World and 2010 Euro final. That's a tough defeat, but we have to turn over a new leaf. We'll try to finish the season well with our clubs to recover some confidence. Then we'll regroup in mid-June. I hope have full energy to recover our best level. Well, there was a lot of expectation on us. We have a lot of work to do, though, in order to be ready for the Olympics in London, because the other teams will be more than hungrier than they were in this Euro. Indeed, France will defend their Olympic title. They're the only team, incidentally, from Europe sure of competing in London. Well, that's all from this rest day at the Handball European Championships in Serbia. We'll leave you with the top 5 goals of the group stages thus far. Well, that's all for now. Join us tomorrow for highlights of the semi-finals.